All right, so before we take a look at the other intermolecular forces in a solution and how a solution is formed, first we need to learn about another intermolecular force. And so this is what's known as the ion dipole intermolecular force. And so as the name suggests, this is between an ion, which is a charged particle, positive or negative, and a dipole containing molecule. And so what happens here is we have a particle that has a charge, an ion, so in this case, a negative charge, and then it's surrounded by a polar molecule, so it has dipoles. And so again, the positive and negative are going to attract each other. So here we have a negative charge. So if we were to draw our dipole arrows surrounding it, we would have the positive side of the dipole arrow surrounding it. And then conversely, if we had a cation positively charged, we would have the negative end of the dipole facing it. And so this is actually a very strong intermolecular force. So this is stronger than hydrogen bonding. And so it's a very powerful intermolecular force. And so this actually explains why water will dissolve a lot of salt. Because water is a very polar molecule. The salt is sodium chloride in this case. And so we can have these ion dipole forces, right? So if you had sodium plus, think about that's the positive end. If you have water, your oxygen is the negative end of the dipole, right? If you drew the dipole arrow, it looks something like this. So you'd have the oxygens facing towards it. And so this picture just shows the same thing here. We can see the chloride is surrounded by the hydrogen, the positive parts of the water, while the sodium is surrounded by the oxygens, the negative part of the water.